Hello and welcome to Idle Scaling Afterlife. It just came out today, for all I know. So this is for people who maybe left idle scaling and want to know what this looks like. I probably won't be the only person who makes videos about this. And to be able to publish this today, I had to put $12 and I don't care. So we'll look at what Afterlife is from boss number 1 to 10. We'll beat them all. Okay, and if you enjoy this, please let me know and maybe I'll do 11 to 15 or 11 to 20. We'll see how it goes. I already have a clip, the first clip for boss 11. Okay, also we'll talk about the crossover event. I'll show you where I am and I'll refer you to a video at the end that is a sneak peek of the crossover event in Legends of Eidolon. So here they give you a bunch of tasks to do. It's not really a tutorial, they call it a tutorial. The first few are a tutorial, but in reality it's a bunch of tasks that seem to go throughout the entire Afterlife. Of course, I didn't know nothing at the time of Afterlife and I have very little experience, but I just want to share with you what it looks like. So by the way, it's not me who was doing damage by clicking on that mob, it was my little critter. When I click on the mob, gives me some money. Okay, all right, so they're asking me to upgrade. I'm going to try to pay attention to the task here. So I'm going to upgrade this big minion and now I can read the trait. Okay, this is really tutorial level stuff. I'll find certain limitations and you'll understand why I had to put some money if I wanted to publish the video as fast as possible. Realm level 2 by banishing some minions. Okay, so that's interesting. I don't know what realm level does else than gives you access to new minions. So we'll take a look at that a bit later. So here's one done. I'm still level 1 if you look at the bottom right. And let's get another little piggy. Following the instructions here. We're still in the tutorial. Banish again. Now I'm level 2. Excellent. Mutate the pig minion. So what's cool about this is you can mutate a bunch of... It doesn't seem like there's a lot of pets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities up to level 20 realm level, but you can mutate them and you have 2 choices so far at the very least. See, I can make a boar or a hippo, but then the boar can also evolve into 2 things and I don't know what the limit is. I did research on you for one thing, is the Afterlife boss number 10. I did not know how to kill it. But then it was a bit silly because they actually tell you in the game, so it wasn't even a spoiler. So these are I'm gonna call them buildings. They unlock once you beat certain bosses, okay? And if I make another episode on the right, the top right at 11, I will unlock a building there. It's already done, in fact. I have it in footage already. Sitting there, just in case you're interested in seeing the follow-up on this. So here I'm clicking because it's still worth it, but eventually it won't be really worth it. Maybe in the future they'll give me more than 1 per click, but eventually I'll make a lot of money. I call it a lot, but like many thousands, tens of thousands, or I don't know, hundreds of thousands. So it doesn't matter if I click for 1. Defeat the crude oil boss, that's done. Then defeat this one, sure. So pet rock. Okay, I'm trying to get... What I wanted to do is get both pets with both evolution each. That would be, or not evolution, but mutation, there you go. And then have 4 pets. So this one's dead. Okay, we did the jump cut, obviously. So now we're at 4. Defeat the crying candle, so that's done. Evolve a rock mountain to deal orange damage. Orange damage. So that's why I couldn't kill 10. It's yellow, so there's colors to damage, and certain boss take only damage from a certain color. I don't know if they all like this, so that's something I don't know. Many things I don't know. This just came out. There's no information anywhere for all I know. Unless you're a better player or something. Look, burrito will increase my damage in the real game. And this thing where I enter a code, I check on Steam, it appears like there's no code as we speak. But look at the date of the release of this video. Maybe by the time you're watching this, there are codes, so I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I'm continue to fight those. Oh yeah, I had an idea with banish, huh? I didn't know there was a certain limit per day. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to summon a pet. Okay. I have 2 spots here. I don't know if it's where I'm doing it or it will be later, but I'm going to try to chain banish pets to try to level up and find out that there's a limit. That's why I had to spend some money. Okay, so let's evolve that rock. Okay, it's yet another task that they give me. 2 more, so just need a little more money. Oh, I can receive a bunch because the board gives me money every certain amount of time. Here's my evolve. I call it evolution. It's not evolution, it's mutation. There you go. Get 100 silver coins. That seemed like a lot, but it's not really. It doesn't take long. I didn't play that long for Afterlife, seriously. It just came out and I already have a video ready. So here it was interesting because they give you 300 when you start. I don't know if it's going to be forever. Maybe that's because it's released. And that's the in-game currency. And I decided to go with cash. And at the time I did not know I was going to put money into this. So I'm going to purchase the cash plus. But here I'm just looking at what the options are. I'll let you read on your own. The rare shiny would be really nice to get, but I would have to put money in. Or guess what? I will. And N hours is what I will need if I want to make a video today. Okay, you'll see why. And then rerolls. I cannot pronounce that word. A cornucopia. I'll say it only once. So I'll put the 1500 eyes, so it's 12 bucks. Okay, that's my main game. Okay, we'll go super quick, but look, I did reach the lunar idol, but there's a delay. I have to wait a few more days, so it's 7 days, and then I think it's going to be 14 and 30 days, but I'm speculating. Please let me know in the comments. But I cannot claim my rewards for reaching this area where I do 0 damage, by the way. So there's a lot of work left to do, but I cannot claim the rewards for a few more days. So is it 14 and then 30 days? I'm speculating. Please let me know in the comments. I'm super interested in this. And I invite you once again to look at the crossover event preview or sneak peek at the very end of the video. Okay, so I'm going to buy this here, okay, to make 30% more money. And now they have these portals, and I know exactly why. It's because they don't want you to leave the game open and kill bosses one after the other, after the other. So you have to manually, enter each portal from now on. The tutorial is over now, and we're really in the crux of the Afterlife portion of the game. It feels like a separate game, and I really hope that in the long run it will look. See, I was trying to. Sorry, I interrupted myself, but I was trying to, get a pet banish. Rinse and repeat, but no, I gotta wait 24 hours. I was like, wow, that's not great, but I didn't care all that much until I reached Afterlife 10. What I'm trying to say, for instance, 1.01 times more damage. Wow, that's pretty pathetic, right? So I'm hoping that in the very long run, we'll be able to benefit in the main game from Afterlife. I assume we will. But right now it's pretty bad, but I just started. Okay, so I'm gonna tap here to enter, and every time I kill a boss now, this happens. So this is Afterlife 5. I'm gonna check if there's anything special. If not, I'm just gonna move forward. Yeah, so there's nothing. So 24 out of 100 silver coins, and then bang, 40. But no rush for that, I'll get it easily. I already have it. In fact, I got 1200 now. So yeah, it's easy. Even the 100 gold coins is nothing either. No worries. So I easily did this part. More perk points. So that's nice. Okay. I think it's 5 a pop. We'll see later. 2 fingers or something. Looks odd. It's pretty cool. So at 7, there's going to be, we're close. So once we beat 7, they call it the pillow, it will unlock something that costs a lot of resources in the main game, but it's no big deal. Increase the number of barn slots. I want more pets. Let's do it. I was supposed to have 4 pets, but I think I have 2 asteroids. Yes, I do. And I'm gonna get another either boar or hippo, I don't remember, but I remember that I wanted to make more money. So the piggy gives you money. That's what I was looking for. The goal originally was to have 4 pets, but I have more than 4 spaces. And eventually I'll be able to evolve the boar and hippo further. Same for the rock maybe. I'm not sure which one I'll upgrade all that much. I was really interested in money though. As you can see, 6,000 a minute. And the cost is almost the same, or it's even lower than what I get per minute. So it's pretty good. They probably do less damage than the ones that don't give money. That would be logical. I don't know. Anyways, this one's dead. Okay. And now we're going to fight the pillow. I'm checking. Plus 5 perks. And now that Chachi coin, whatever, it costs 234 gold. It's one of my tasks. That's why I wanted more money. And we got increased multi-hit chance by 35%. Cool. Alright. So we should tap to enter here. I think we're done. Aren't we? No. I'm gonna upgrade this hippo and it's pretty close to be mutated. There you go. So which one of the two? I chose a random one and I get more XP, and that's going to help me a lot when I spend some real money, because I'm gonna use time skips, get rid of this timer of 24 hours, approximately 24 hours. Continue to mutate. Okay, so I make more damage and get more money, etc. Spend all my money, I guess. So I was not in a rush of doing that quest of upgrading whatever is in the vendor machine. Here's the boss I need to kill to unlock a new building, as I said, the one that costs a lot of resources in the main game. So I slowly do damage to it and eventually kill it. I have to show you the whole. It's already a 20-something minute video, so I'm skipping as much as I can. Here's a new one, but I did beat that boss here, the pillow. So turn in 4 resource bundles at the corn, whatever it's called. So let's take a look at what this thing is. Wow, so I gotta turn in all my ore, or all my fish, all my traces. Never. I need some for the tunnels. There is a wonderful upgrade that makes you do a lot of damage, and right now I need some of those traces. So I didn't care too much about ore or fish, because I'm pretty much done with building the stuff with the smithing before I do an ascension right now. So I don't really care too much. Now you might say, yeah, but when you ascend you keep all your ore and all your fish, but I can easily get it back, and I just wanted to understand what this does. So I'm gonna go for it. Turn in, and then we're gonna see what happens. It gives me a currency. Okay, I got 41,000 if you look on the left. And I gotta wait again. So it's 2 per day or something like this. So it's like, oh man, okay. It's a way to either make you put money in the game or slow you down your progression so you don't breeze through Afterlife as if it was nothing. And I really wanted those time skips, but not right away because I didn't need them. My goal was to beat Afterlife 10, and we're already at 9, so normally I would not have spent a penny on this, but I'm not mad. It's fine. $12, I'll live. You know, my YouTube channel is an investment and it's okay. Okay, so how does that work? So new fruit, again, there's, look, new fruit and reroll costs reset in 18 hours, whatever. So I guess it gets more expensive over time or something like this. I'm not too sure. So I do have a slot so I can purchase a fruit. Double blessing chance, I don't know what that means. If you know what it means, please let me know in the comments. Another slot, so we're gonna purchase something else. But now it's 435,000 for another slot, so I can't. So 25% more coins. Now if I re-roll, I'm going to re-roll just to see what it does. Look at new fruit, okay? Look at the cost. The cost of everything goes up, the new fruit and re-roll. But I increase my double blessing chance to 15%. Okay, that's cool. How about the coins? Can I do it too? 25% is not that much, isn't it? So here I'm going to try and get nothing. It stays at 25%. So I would assume it cannot go down. That's just an assumption. Cannot go down, can only go up. It's possible. I don't know. Okay, so that's another mechanic in Afterlife. And I was super optimistic. I'm already damaging Afterlife 9. No problem. Yeah, I do have some things to do, but I'm at 13 out of 68. The goal is not to do everything. And we're done with 9. Very nice. So everything was great. Everything was fantastic until I reached this point, Afterlife 10, where I do absolutely no damage whatsoever. And I didn't understand the color thing. So I looked up on Steam discussion, and there's a pet that I need, but to get it, I need to be level 10 realm. And I would have to wait a day, and I didn't want to because I wanted to make the video for today. So I put $12, okay, to do time skips. And also get this little pet that gives you 1.5 damage, 2 times more coins, and attack 1.1 times faster. If I upgrade it, I don't know if it gives more. I upgraded a little bit, but it didn't seem to have an effect. So maybe if I upgrade it a lot, it will. I don't know. We'll see later, okay? And now this is RNG, so N hours. You can get a lot or not. So I did it once without recording, so I knew how much time I needed. So here's another try for 6 hours. And that's enough to be allowed to banish again. Now we're going to fast forward this part, because now I'm looking for a pet that will give me a lot of XP, and I need to reach level 10, and it's a bit blind. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, and I don't want to put more money than this, okay? Out of principle, at least. I mean, this is not the smartest thing, but the purpose is to make videos. Anyways, I'm looking for the right pet, and I found this one for 8.1k XP, and crossing my fingers, and we reached level 10. Beautiful. I was really happy about that. And of course, this the time skip that I did gave me a lot of money. Here's the baby egg, but this is not even a spoiler. You'll see why. I get the baby egg, okay, and I'm gonna have to evolve it into little something, little, let's see. I play too many games. Little chicken, okay? So upgrade it to little chicken, and there you go. Every time anyone crits, it deals yellow damage, and I do have one pet that does crit once in a while. So you're gonna see in a few seconds Afterlife 10 taking damage. And you'll see why I say it's not a spoiler. Because it's a task. So you saw here it took damage, just take some time. I don't care. I could close the game, do whatever. See, he's going down. So who gives crit damage? This one. Okay, that's the, do we see the name? One of the hippos anyways. So, combined with the little chicken, that's how I'm going to be able to kill Afterlife 10. That was my goal. It's a nice round number. And I know at 11, I'm going to get a new building at the beginning of next video, if I make one. If you're interested, you got to let me know. With views, likes, comments, subscriptions, I'll know right away if you're interested. I don't intend to make an idle skinning series, but maybe an Afterlife mini-series would be sort of cool, because it's new. I was pointing to something that gives money in the real game, or the main game. And then I can turn in 2 more resource bundles. I don't know if I'm going to show it to you. Maybe I'm going to skip it. But I chose ore and fish again just to complete the task. I didn't want to touch anything else. We'll see later what I'll do, but yeah, I was not interested in giving away anything else in this. And now there's another free spot, so I will get the other evolution of the egg. We're almost done here, by the way. Baby egg. And instead of that little chicken, I'm gonna get a lizard. So let's upgrade this. I got more than enough money. Lizard. And the lizard charges the orb's energy by 1 energy every hour. I have absolutely no clue what that means. That's for later, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna turn, I guess I'm going to show it to you. There's so many possibilities of things to turn in, but I refuse to turn in anything else then. Because I barely recovered. I started recovering with my mining and fishing. Now, normally you would want, because you're limited every day, right? So you would want it to be as efficient as possible. I made an exception. I really don't want to turn in my, I don't know, my vessels. All my vessels, all my flowers are, no. So we're just gonna go, I don't have too many flowers because I have a task post-rebirth that's super long. You might know what I'm talking about. Anyways, it takes forever. I sort of gave up. I think I got triple S. I forgot what it is. But you gotta make a flower within a certain amount of harvest, and man, it's a bit tedious, so I stopped. Anyways, I just did this to get, and it barely gave me anything. I cannot even get an extra slot. That's just because I have such small quantities. It's just to complete the task that they gave me. In fact, I got 2 tasks. There you go. Not too bad. So defeat the twisted shark will be next episode, and $100 bills is probably the next step after golden coins. And we're fast forwarding here while I click around and kill the Afterlife number 10. Slowly going down. So yeah, so that's about it. We're going to end this there, and again, please let me know what you think. Did you try it? Did you like it? Does it give a second life to idle skilling? I don't know, it's an older game. I really joined very late. That's just because of that crossover event with Eidolon, and also I had the intention to play this game because I'm gonna make a top 10 best incremental game of all time. Of course, that's all opinion based. One of these days, it will not be, I don't even know if it's going to be in 2023 because there's so many games I have to play. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.